Hey there, gaming enthusiasts! Welcome back to our channel. In today's tutorial, I will show you how to change language in the Walking Zombie 2 shooter. Here's a detailed step-by-step guide on how to change the language in the Walking Zombie 2 shooter, along with some tips and tricks for navigating language settings and how it can benefit your experience. Step-by-step guide to change language in the Walking Zombie 2 shooter. 1. Open the game. Launch the Walking Zombie 2 shooter on your device. Wait for the game to load to the main screen. 2. Access the main menu. Once the game is loaded, you should see the main menu with various options like Play, Inventory, Store, and Settings. Tap the Settings icon, usually a gear symbol located in the upper right or lower right corner of the screen. 3. Enter the Settings menu. After tapping the Settings icon, the Settings screen will appear with multiple sections such as Audio, Graphics, Controls, and possibly others. Look for a section labeled Language or Languages. It might be near the top or in a sub-menu for select language settings. Tap the Language option. A list of available languages will appear, which could include English, Spanish, French, German, Russian, and other languages. 5. Choose your preferred language. Browse through the list and select your desired language. Once you tap on your language choice, it should immediately apply to the game. 6. Confirm changes if needed. Some games may ask you to confirm the change by tapping OK or Apply. If so, do so, and the language change should be final. And exit settings and enjoy the game. After applying the changes, exit the settings menu. The game should now be in your selected language, and you can start playing with the new language setting. If you want again change language, you have to repeat same method. In this way, you can change language in the Walking Zombie 2 shooter. Tips and tricks for language settings. Understanding your preferred language. If you're learning a new language, changing the game's language can be a fun way to immerse yourself and improve your skills in that language. If you're playing with a language that isn't your native tongue, be sure to take time to adjust and understand the controls and terms used in the game. Changing back to default language. If you find the new language difficult to follow or want to return to your original setting, you can always repeat the steps above to switch back to your default language. If you accidentally change the language to one you can't understand, just follow the same steps and look for the word language, often displayed in English or the default language, in the settings menu. Check for regular updates. Game developers might release new languages or translations in future updates. Always check if your preferred language is added by keeping the game up to date. Game context. Be aware that changing the language could affect how instructions or story dialogue are presented. If the game involves a lot of text, changing to a language you don't fully understand might make it harder to follow quests or storylines. Benefits of changing language in the Walking Zombie 2 shooter. 1. Enhanced understanding of the story and dialogue. If you're more comfortable with a particular language, it can make the story easier to follow and provide a more immersive experience. This is particularly useful if the game has complex narratives or character interactions. 2. Improved gameplay experience. Adjusting the language might make menu navigation, item descriptions, and gameplay tutorials clearer, especially if you're more familiar with the language options provided in the game. 3. Language learning. Switching the game to a different language can be a fun way to practice language skills. You can improve vocabulary and learn in-context phrases while enjoying the game. 4. Regional compatibility. Changing to a language that matches your region or local gaming community can also improve the overall experience, as some languages may contain more localized terminology or cultural references that resonate with your experience. 5. Easy access to localized content. Some regions might get exclusive content or events that are tied to language, so changing your language setting might unlock special benefits or notifications specific to your region. By following these steps and understanding the benefits of changing the language, you'll get more out of the game and potentially improve your gaming experience or language skills. Thanks for joining us today. Stay tuned for more tips and tricks to elevate your gameplay experience. Until next time, happy smashing. Bye.